Hello everyone! My name is Guro Stein, and today we're going to be doing a little singing practice.
My mic is not working. Shit.
Oh no.
No, as in it's working, but it's not picking up the clapping sounds. Fuck. Okay, never mind. Right, so there are 4 of us today. I'm Chibigail. Can we introduce ourselves?
I'm Makoto.
And I'm Angel.
Right, so as you can see, we have reactive PNGs for Makoto and Angel on stream. I'm the only one who is moving actually. And then Guro Sensei, Rizz Sensei is actually a PNG static one. So yeah, just get used to our voices. Sorry we're very scuffed today. Let's begin.
Okay everyone, so does anybody have, first of all, any questions regarding singing or any specific kind of inclinations for what kind of music they have a question for, or what kind of music you would like to get more familiar with?
I mean, I have some, but it's for vocal blending. It's more like a singing technique.
We could definitely work on vocal blending today. I did prepare notes for today. So we could definitely go over some of the key points that I wrote down and some other things. But we could definitely go through vocal blending. Is there a specific kind of vocal blend style, as in vocal blend in operatic singing, vocal blend in rock singing, vocal blend in, for example, like J-pop style singing, that you guys are more interested in?
Personally, it's not even a style, it's just a preference. Like, you know, they belt and then suddenly they fade out into this very nice semi-falsetto.
Yes, yeah. So what that's actually called is not mixed, or what that is actually called is called oh my gosh, is mixing. Did you say mixing?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm hearing this. It's called I'm blanking. But it's kind of like what we would call a fake belt, for example, since mixing is more of a, well, it is mixing, it's kind of a form of mixing a quote-unquote fake belt and a real belt. So a real belt is usually lower placed in the chest with a little more strength, and a fake belt, whereas, is usually something that people use when they go up into higher ranges, and it has more of a higher kind of placement in the vocal area. And so, for example, a true belt is usually done a little lower, and then a fake belt's usually done a little higher, and then that kind of area that you're referring to, the mixing area, is when they both kind of meet in a sense.
Demo. I don't understand.
You want a demo?
Yeah, I don't understand.
That's okay, don't worry. Okay, so let me think of something I could do in a real belt versus a fake belt. So an example would be like, so this is a true real belt. Poor wandering one, na 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 na, something like that. Hang on, I can't. I had to fix my headphones because I couldn't hear myself singing at all. So this is much better. Here, so a true belt is, let me think of a better example because that was a really bad example.
Disney.
Den mom, I can use a little help here. I'm probably talking to myself here. So that's more of a true belt. And then a fake belt would be more dead mom, I can use a little help here. I'm probably talking to myself here, but dead mom, I've gotta ask. So that's more of a fake belt. So you could kind of hear it a little bit. One's a little stronger, one's a little softer, but the kind of key is with these types of belting is actually the goal is to not hear the difference at all between them, which is kind of usually like what singers try to do is they try to kind of make it so that you can't tell. So if I'm singing, so like if I did Daddy's in denial, Daddy doesn't wanna feel. So I went into a fake belt up at the top, but at the bottom I was kind of in a real belt, and the goal is kind of to make it super seamless. So that's the blending you talked about, so that you couldn't really hear when I switched over.
Okay, like what if you're holding on a sustained note? Is it possible to switch?
That's a really good question.
That's the one.
Yeah. So I think that the answer is yes. I think that the answer is yeah, it is possible. I would say that it's definitely like at more of a higher level kind of thing. I don't think don't hear it very often in music, but if I did like I'm trying to think how I would do it.
Like maybe a G5 belt, and then after that they trail off, but they kind of like make the voice less hushed towards the end, but they don't pull the mic away. It's like the same distance of the mic, but they physically control it.
Yes, so I think that'd be more in the line of vibrato and kind of your fluctuation of sound and your kind of I would say it's more about the sustain of your voice and the control as well as the vibrato that you're adding to it. So that's done a lot in opera. For example, like if I did all I from to so I'm guessing you mean something kind of like that?
Not in a very dramatic sense, because it's like mostly either pop or rock on my case. But yes, I've seen that technique, and I wanted to cover that technique, but I failed. Like once you go out, you project, right? It's so hard to keep it back, like, you know, to take it back in.
Yes, I know what you mean.
How?
Okay, so I'm trying to think of a belt piece I've done that does that. I've always been shy. I confess it, I'm shy. So it's definitely, I would say, about sustain and about the control of your breath. So when you go louder, for example, you are going to use a lot more like support. You're going to be pushing out the air faster and kind of with more force. So when you switch to a kind of a softer intensity, you're gonna want to go and not necessarily withhold the air, but push it out at less of a force.
It will crack. Me thinking about it, it will crack.
I see.
Demo, please. Like, okay, how about some like vocal
I
exercise?
would be shy because that's the one I know that does this. I'm going to do it first, just full intensity. I've always been shy. And now I'm going to go into the kind of what you were describing. I've always been shy. I confess it, I'm shy. So I would also say that it's not holding on in the vocal cords necessarily, but holding on in the diaphragm, which is kind of like in your stomach. Like hold your stomach like you're about to be punched in the stomach when you're pulling back those notes.
Oh my god, okay, this is like the worst time for me to do that. I'm on my period, it's gonna be like a bloody waterfall.
Well,
Yeah,
that's
that's-
lucky.
That sounds you're not a real singer until you start passing out in class. That's like I remember I used to have an opera teacher, and I don't know if it was because we went so long or so hard or what we would do, but I would I would almost faint all the time, and it was just super, super normal. So welcome to the club.
Oh, okay. Well, what did we sign up to, man?
Yeah, that's it. It's
Understandable.
Bill. I had a singing teacher pretend to punch me in the stomach to make me sing
Yeah, so
loud.
it's like tensing your stomach pretty much to prepare for a hit.
Yes.
see.
But it's definitely like not. It's your lower stomach. So like, like if you're having a cramp on your period and you're like, oh my god, it's like there. It's the perfect spot. So it's kind of like your lower stomach is where you're gonna feel the pressure and where you're gonna feel it pushing out. And it's fine to feel pressure there, as long as you don't feel pressure in your vocal cords. You can also feel it. So what I would do is if you put 2 fingers between your rib cage and then you sing, you should feel it push out just between your rib cage right there. So if you went like, ah, you should feel it tense up.
Problem, where is the ribcage?
I remember learning that actually from high school choir, so at least that gave me something to learn about.
Where's the rib cage?
Ribcage not found.
Under the booba.
Oh shoot, I have too much. Okay, wait.
I don't have that problem, so I wouldn't know.
I cannot.
That's information I didn't need to know, but fair enough.
Poor Mako. I'll find it after that. Okay, never mind.
It's okay. I believe in you guys.
It's okay. And now you know why my VTuber model is flat?
Yeah, to live in to enjoy the things that
Enjoy the convenience.
enjoy the conveniences that so many of us are able to live with, like running
No, okay.
running
I
without a
hate
bra
running.
on, and doing things like that. I will say though, I'm convinced that like when you run into a pole, if you don't have boobs, it hurts more to run into a pole because like it hits your boob and it goes right through your boob and it goes to your rib cage. So it's like, ow, my rib cage, you know? No, is this a me problem? Am I the only one who often runs into poles in hurts my rib cage.
No, I have a different problem. My head is too big. When I run into a pole, I go head first. Isn't that the problem?
You catch it. You save yourself.
No, I don't save myself. I walk into it in my face into it. Not even my boobs first. Yeah, face first.
Okay, I see.
The boobs are not big enough.
They don't stop you. They don't save you.
No, they don't. Useless.
Useless in your time of need.
Oh god.
Sorry, Mako.
Are you enjoying our... Can you relate?
No, I can't relate, but I can relate running into poles.
Hey, good enough.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good enough.
Yeah. Yeah.
Feels like a girl Zatsu instead.
I cannot relate.
I'm so sad, but okay. It's okay, pros and cons, girls. Okay, maybe how about you take us through vocal warm-ups before we get any further with all the fancy smugs.
Yeah. Okay, so if we wanted to cover more belting music and more rock music and belt, then I have a different set of warm-ups than for like a classical pretty song. For it, you would want to probably start with you could start by humming. Yep.
And nobody else is doing the warm-up? Angel, Makoto, you slacking off. Sensei, we have slackers in the class.
Yeah.
Do it.
Yeah.
Do the warm-up. Do the warm-up. Do it.
Okay, on count of 3. Wait, I forgot the tune. What is
So
it?
I can do it, and then you guys could copy.
Okay. Mako is high.
Someone's a little off. Someone's a little bit off.
I
Don't-
all of a sudden, and I did not know why. You just have to give me a second.
One by one, maybe. Sensei roll call.
Oh no, I'm gonna get called out here. Uh-oh.
That's okay. That's okay. With love. Okay, let's try again. This is also very out of your range, to be fair.
I mean, I'm a second soprano getting close to being a first, so
Okay.
I can hit pretty high.
Who goes first? I'm waiting.
Wait, I thought you were going first.
Wait, what?
Why don't we all go together?
Sensei didn't call my name.
You're like, I'm okay. I was saved.
Oh, this is so scuffed. This is beautiful.
Nobody gonna sing until Sensei calls someone. Like, oh, waiting for the holy arrow.
Okay. Let's see. So, I think I'm not going to call on Chibi because we know you are the only active student in the class. You are the gold star student. So,
But Dad,
I had gold star.
I'm
Just to
ace.
hand you.
Yeah, it's okay. We have Rizz Sensei's Rizz.
Here's a little Rizz for you. And a little Rizz for you. Like it's 100%, I hand out little cups of Rizz.
Oh
Would
my
Rizz
God.
be a liquid, a solid, or a
Yes.
gas? That's our next question, students.
Rizz is actually Rizz is a gold star. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say.
Rizz, actually, the answer is Rizz is all three.
What?
It's a form of creation, like the atom. Rizz is simply existent within all of us, near our hearts.
Oh no, I came to the wrong class. Sorry.
Nah.
Okay, then I'm going to call on Makto.
Oh no.
Okay. Do you want me to hum first and then you can follow?
Yes, please.
Oh, actually, what's your do you know your voice placement?
That's probably not.
Okay. So you can actually take it down an octave of what I sing. Since you do have a deeper voice significantly. So feel free to take it down the octave, or to just kind of sing wherever is comfortable.
Okay.
Okay. Good, yeah. See, so you didn't need to take it down an octave. Could you? Yeah. Did I torture you and make you do it up the octave anyways? Yeah, I did. Okay, so, let's see. What should we, okay, so we should probably do some more warm-ups. So I think all together we should try the hum again. Okay, student. Do it.
I was waiting for the others.
Silent. Just silent.
Okay, on the count of 3. If Sensei counts 3, we'll do it.
Okay. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Why are you guys so scared? I've never heard true horror in anyone's voices, except for now, and I like horror games. You guys are really don't be scared. I'm only going to publicly humiliate you and ruin your life. I'm kidding. Partially. No, don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry, guys. It's okay. Let's see. Okay. Let's try a few more hums, and then we could go on. Or you know what? Let's just go on to a different practice. So that. Do you feel the vibration on the top of your mouth?
Top of my mouth?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So when you close your mouth and hum, you should feel kind of a buzzing on your lips and on the roof of your mouth.
Isn't that nasal? Wait, no, I don't.
You can feel it in your nasal, yes.
No, mine is in the throat. Am I doing it wrong?
Oh, yes.
Oh.
Yeah, so you don't want to feel it in your throat because that means you're putting pressure on your vocal cords, and that could give you vocal cord strain. So when you hum, try first try pretend you have something in your mouth. Pretend you have cotton in your mouth, or like you're doing the chubby bunny thing. So and kind of speak from there, and then
So sorry about that.
I know it's hard to get the placement.
Wait.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't sound pretty. Don't worry, the next exercise is going to be even worse. It's going to sound worse.
Oh boy.
Lovely.
But remember, exercises are just to put your voice in the right area and not necessarily to sound good. And also, you will always sound worse in your own ear.
They're
So
not.
a lot of times when you first start singing, you're going to sound awful to yourself, but outside, you're going to sound a lot better. It doesn't sound very good. Like when I belt, what I hear is like a siren. Like it's awful. Like like that's all I hear. And then people are like, wow, you're really good. So I assume I'm doing something kind of okay. But yeah, so it's never gonna sound very good to you. Because if you try to make it sound good to you, then it won't sound good outside, just because of how we hear ourselves. That's why when you hear a recording of yourself, a lot of times you're like, that doesn't sound like me.
I don't want to sound like a child though.
Don't worry, you won't sound like a child, I promise. Don't worry, I promise. Okay. So, yeah, but you know, the kind of like the chubby bunny is where you want to place the humming. If that also, what you can do is you can put your finger in front of your mouth, kind of where your lips are, and then blow air out against your finger, and focus on pushing the air down the finger in a sense.
Instructions unclear. I'm lost.
It's been such a long
Instructions
time I've done something
unclear.
Like this.
Where is the air coming out from? Where are the fingers going?
Where's the air coming out from?
Wait, so it's meant to go down your finger, not past your finger?
I'm like holding my fingers in front of it like I'm smoking, but it's it doesn't feel right.
So, you do want to feel the air go to your finger, but you want to... Okay, no, I'm gonna change the exercise. Don't blow, breathe on your finger.
Like smoking?
Like fogging up a mirror. Think like you're fogging up a mirror. So that kind of mouth placement is where you want to be.
Oh, my video will look so weird when I do that. Hold on.
Is it?
What is this?
It's interesting, to say the least.
She looks so happy. I'm like, why?
Why?
Okay, never mind.
You never mind. Okay. So let's go on. So this is where you guys are not gonna like it. This is where it gets not fun. Well, like fun for me, but not for you guys. So when you do a belting exercise, you really want to get into these like really ugly places. Like you're gonna make an awful sound. It's awful. Like nya 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 nya. That's where you want to place it, right? Nya 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 nya.
Wait,
And
this.
then once you...
Okay, yeah, okay.
Yes.
No, it reminds me of Mi-chan. Mi-chan made us do that.
Yeah, that's
but
what
like
it's...
cussing in Indonesian, the nye tot or something.
Exactly. Just cuss in Indonesian. Yeah, nya 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 nya. Because once you get there, like nya nya nya, you kind of could go into there, and then dead mom, I can use a little help here. I'm probably talking to myself here. So that's all in the same kind of place.
I can totally hear that.
Can you hear it? Yeah. So see, it sounds ugly at first, but it kind of puts you in the right placement.
Instructions unclear. Are we supposed to sing the words, or are we supposed to sing nya 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 nya?
Just the nyas for now. I was just doing an example on how you can hear it in a song.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, like if I nya 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 nya, and they go dead mom, I can use a little help here. So you could kind of hear the placement of my voice, how they're both the same.
Nya 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 nya.
Yeah. So you want to make it really ugly and really in your nose, like nya 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 nya. And really use your muscles and your stomach to support you.
Okay, how about Angel go first?
Okay, Angel! Woo! Angel!
Oh,
Who wants their daily cup of Rizz?
It really has been such a long time since I've done anything like this, so I am shy about it. So, forgive me about that.
Waiting on the nya in 3, 2, 1.
Nya 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 nya.
Yay! That was perfect!
Oh boy, that was fun.
Now
Good job, Angel. You
Totally
did
didn't
it.
make me cringe at all.
But listen, that was the right placement. So you actually did do it correctly.
I was in choir for a few years or so, so Hopefully.
Oh my
that
god,
helps
okay,
some.
get it, you get it. So yeah, it's okay to really just be kind of, pretend, like, another thing that could help is if you pretend you're biting an apple. That kind of, like, when you open your mouth and like that. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Am I still going or?
Oh no, that's it. That was my example.
I'm
Okay.
trying.
I
I'll have to go
wasn't sure
next.
there for a second.
I'm like trying to find the. Okay, maybe Marco go first.
Huh?
Okay, look, compared to me, the two of you actually have singing lesson experience. Okay.
It was only a little bit, and I was told to be to go to another teacher.
That's
Because I harmonize a lot.
it's like
That's actually really funny.
Rizz Sensei is here. It's okay.
I'm here to help you.
Oh, God.
Copium.
You need help.
You're like,
please.
oh god, please don't help me anymore. I'm like, I can help you.
Get
You're like, don't
improvement.
though, don't.
Okay, the question is, do I go high? That's
No, for you, take it down a step because I don't want you to strain.
take it down a step. Okay.
So instead of going, so I did nya 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 nya, go nya 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 nya.
Okay. Nya 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 nya.
Yeah, there you go. So when you do it, really focus on making it ugly, and it's okay if your voice cracks. A lot of times, if your voice cracks, it means that you're in the right spot, but it's a spot that's not trained, so it's kind of weak.
Oh.
As long as you're not straining in your vocal cords and it's not in your throat, and it's kind of coming from like your nose area, and your lower stomach is supporting it.
Okay.
So go again, go again.
No.
You can do it.
Why am I
You
being
can do it,
called out?
Marco. You can
Eventually
do
you have to do
it.
it.
Fine.
Peer pressure.
Fine. So you said I have to feel it where? Nasally?
Yeah, so what we call it is we call it the mask, which is it's underneath your eyes, kind of where like along your nose, like where you would wear a mask, like a mask for a masquerade. That's the mask area. So kind of like the bridge of the nose. So you feeling a buzz there is good, as long as you don't feel it on your vocal cords. Like you could feel it in it, but not pressing against them. And
yes,
then
but there's no pressure down there.
yes, that's good. And then also use your abs to kind of sustain them and push out the noise.
Okay. Alright, fine. I get it, Chibi, I get it. I think.
Don't ask me. I don't get it. It's my turn later. I'm like the trouble student now.
Oh wait, I
Alright,
want to hear you
fine.
do it again. I want to hear you do it again.
Marco first.
Okay. Nya 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 nya.
Yay! You did it! Yay!
Sounded perfect.
Right.
I cannot get the nasal part that maybe because I'm too used to masking, because when I'm streaming I mask, as you can hear. This is not my real voice, but it's a lot of chest voice. It comes in chest voice resonance. It doesn't go in nasal resonance. How do you push it up without pushing the key up?
Don't push, because also if you just spoke, if you kind of speak normally, that's kind of where it is. A lot of times belting is just what we say, it's speaking on the breath, because for a lot of times it's almost like you're speaking in belt songs, like I don't have a sunny disposition. I'm not known for being too amused. My demeanor's locked in one position. See my face, I'm enthused. So you can almost hear me speaking on the air in certain songs. And that's almost what it feels like. So I wouldn't necessarily like say, push on it, but kind of like relax your voice into it. Pretend you're just speaking and really just relax into it. And again, like, voice cracking is just a normal thing. My voice still cracks all the time. And also, this is ugly. The nya. It's really, really ugly. So it's gonna sound bad to you, but it's gonna sound good to me.
I'm confused. Wait. Because currently it's like this is the voice you hear. I may sound normal to you, but this is not my regular speaking voice.
Yeah.
You know, right?
Understandable.
This is chest voice, right? And that's why my streams are kept to 2 hours, because I can't keep these up forever. So this is like my regular speaking voice. Regular in a sense whereby I use it most, but it's not correct. So if I were to go like nya 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 nya, you don't hear the resonance at all.
Yes.
Which sucks. Where does the nasal voice come in? Nya nya nya. This is also not nasal voice. It's just changing of the voice chords.
I think what you're doing now, not the one currently, but the one before. I think that was the one that we're trying to get you, because the reason why we're not hearing it right is because of your mic being too low.
What?
You remember what I told you with the mic?
Oh, fuck. Oh, yeah, okay. Skill issue. No, tech issue.
So it's not like it's not picking up the volume in your voice, because right now you're speaking really loudly, right? Like it's higher than your normal talking voice. Yeah.
That might be the problem.
Yeah. No, that's vocal fry. Yeah.
I think testing it out is a good idea to see where it feels right before trying to do it.
I don't feel it up there. No.
You're kind of getting it in the right place. Pretend someone's going to punch you in the stomach. Pretend I'm right there about to stab you in the stomach. So you're like, ugh, and you tense up your stomach to avoid the lethal blow. Yeah, there you go.
No, as soon as I open my mouth, it loses it.
That's okay. It's hard to get it. Don't worry. It's super hard to get it. Especially when you think about like character singing, like like if anyone's seen Little Shop of Horrors, Audrey's, she has like an accent. She goes, "Well, I don't know about that. Seymour, what are you doing?" And it goes into her singing. So when she sings, it's like a matchbox of our own, a fence of real chain link. I'm sitting on disposal in the sink. So a lot of times it can be super challenging to kind of sing through a character's voice.
That is actually possible for me.
Yeah.
Where's the nasal?
Where's the nasal? You're getting there.
No, this is throat.
I should have this as my ringtone. Vibrate ringtone.
No. No. Look.
Someone's calling me. Hang on, let me take this.
No. Hey, where is it?
Perfect.
No, it just keeps going down.
There, that's a good spot.
Nya, 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 nya.
Yeah, you got it.
It sounds like a
Nya, 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 nya.
nya, 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 nya. No, it's throat. Nya, nya,
No, that was right. Your voice just isn't used to it.
nya, 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 nya.
Yay! Good job.
He's done it.
I
Nice.
clap for you.
Okay, step 1 done. Are we done?
Are we done? Yes, that was good. That was good. You guys have officially passed the warm-up stage. Yay! A gold star for all of you.
Indeed.
Nice.
Yeah. I heard barking.
Yeah,
Someone's dog is going off right now.
my dog is hearing me sing and he wants to join us.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
So, awesome. Cool. Do you guys have any other questions regarding warm-ups?
Nope.
Nope. I think that's
No.
pretty basic, yeah.
Pretty basic? Okay, awesome. Okay. I'm going to fix this really fast. Okay. Is there anything song-wise you guys would like to cover?
I'm struggling on a song myself. I'm a part of a collaboration for a song and I'm struggling to sing the lyrics because I usually sing in English, so I don't know how to get into singing Japanese. I don't speak it either.
That's the basic of Nihongo Jozu-ism. Yeah, I like.
Oh, no. No.
簡単日本語は喋るよ
That's-
Just
Oh, that was
watch.
so cute.
Just watch like a ton of anime. You're
It
just
was
like the
cute.
just like the バキ野郎何をするんだ Yeah, you know. And then automatically when you sing in Japanese, it's like the 悲しみ and you turn into an anime character. That's how you do it.
Oh my god.
That is how you listen.
Yeah.
That is how you do it. Singing like an anime character is a whole nother beast because it's like almost like a high belt. Trying to think like
Really?
and it's consistent, isn't it?
yeah. So I would say like what's a song I know?
教えてよ教えてよ Yeah.
Of all the
like Love
things.
Live, for example. I don't know if any of you guys have seen Love Live. I love Love Live.
I have heard of it. Not seen.
Like,ずるいよ、ずるいよ、隠してるおなめねまなのよ. So like it's kind of just really in that belty place I told you guys about.
Be a lolly.
Yeah, it's pretty high and consistent.
Yes.
It's worse if it's lolly.
It's not
lolly?
lolly. Yes.
Everything's higher, isn't it?
No, lolly.
Yeah,
Lolly
yeah.
is like a constant tension of cute, like the red eye circulation. That is classic.
Of all the
I
things,
mean-
It is right.
it is a classic. But man,
It's
I've
a
seen
classic.
too many memes.
I mean,
Well, the girl
thing
I'm
is
singing is cute.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to like it's very especially idol. I think idol music is like a whole nother beast because it's very like up there and then consistent.
Yeah.
It's just kind of a consistent, ongoing, very high belt. But I'm a high belter, so it's okay for me. But for it not being in certain people's range and things, you know. And another thing that I feel is challenging is that a lot of times in idol anime, they don't mix. They just go straight belts, which is very, very odd. Because a lot of times, at least in Western music, they will, you know, go into the, you know, mixed belt.
Utaite does that as well, like a lot of them.
I think the reason why they don't mix is because they want to keep that cutesy factor
Mm-hmm.
into their songs. Because if you start to mix, that's when the emotions start to blend
It
instead of
loses.
just looking at it and then you're like, "Oh, hey, this looks cute. I mean, this sounds cute." That kind of deal.
I mean, everyone has like their own pros and cons.
Mm.
But like idol, okay, the Japanese music, why it's so distinct is because of what we call like their nasal call. It's very sharp. It's very sharp edge to it. Yeah. So if you wanna sing Japanese songs, I think you just need to embrace that. Like the nya nya nya, you know, the nya sound. Yeah, we gotta nya the whole song.
Yeah, exactly. It's a lot of the, you know, nya 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 nya, and then you can, you know, go up to it. Because a lot of times too, even like when you like sing it, for example, like in my head, and to you guys, if I sing like zurui yo mel kakushiteru, that could sound good, but then over a recording, it's not going to sound as good as the, you know, zurui yo kakushiteru. That one's usually going to sound better through a recording, or at least more faithful to like the anime.
You wanna give it a try?
Yeah, but I think sorry. I think in Angel's case, I think what she could do is reference Utaite covers of that song rather than going with Vocaloids, because I think Vocaloids is a bit difficult to reference from.
Yeah, Vocaloid's definitely hard because so the problem with Vocaloid is that the way that they sing, since they are AI, is very, very tonally unrhythmic.
Yeah, it's flat.
It's very flat, and it's very hard to get those harsh notes. And it
Yep.
doesn't, while it's a program, since it's a program, it'll automatically smooth everything out. In real life, real voices don't match that too well, you know? Like, you know, because even if you, like, I have a high voice, if I cover a Vocaloid song, it's not going to sound, you know, perfect if I get all of those notes.
That makes a lot of sense.
Don't listen to the English covers though.
Yeah, the English covers are different.
Yeah,
yes,
that's
the
what
English
I'm
covers
looking
are
for,
different.
actually. I actually found a Japanese cover from a artist I actually like, so that works.
Yeah, it's a good reference point to have, especially if it's someone that you constantly listen to.
Yeah. Exactly. Trying to think. What other ones? Because it definitely like depends again on the genre you go to too. Because you know, especially idol music's going to be very, you know, high and bouncy versus like regular J-pop.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But yeah, you know. Anyways, so what did you guys want to sorry, I'm like, I looked down at chat for 1 second, and then my mind was like, what are you doing? And I'm like, I don't know, I'm teaching. So other than idol music, is there any other kind of specific placement you guys want to talk about, or any questions you have?
Singing style.
Singing style. Okay. Give me these questions.
Okay, so I was mostly self-taught, and I mimic, right, at the beginning.
Hmm.
And it eventually now becomes a hindering, like, stumbling block for me, whereby I cannot control the style towards the music, especially in recording. So like in live it sounds great, but in recording it's not that great.
Yeah. I totally get what you mean. That, and again, that's another thing with the inner ear. So when you sing, it could sound really good, and then in recordings, it sounds bad, which is again like the nya nya nya. Kind of the placement. While it sounds awful to us, it gives you a really good placement. So that when you back off of that exercise a little bit and add a little bit more musicality to the exercise, then it sounds really good.
No, I'm talking about things like note bending. It's not about the placement. The placement is fine. The artistic, how you sing in a style to bring towards your audience. Like I have 3 things that makes it very hard for the mixing. The first one is note accentuation. I like to my singing style is more towards a block. So every syllable is like a block, right? But at certain places, I have this habit of bending notes prematurely or whatever. Like I have a very free style, like a very push and pull style, and it's very drastic. Yeah, and then when
Could you give me an example of that?
Sure, let me find the lyrics.
While she's looking for the lyrics, let me just how do I say this? Preface this that what she means by mixing is the mixer in a song cover, so the one who mixes the voices with the BGM, rather than actual vocal mixing, which is done by the singer.
Okay, I was confused. That makes more sense. Like you, my small little student, you're probably much taller than me, but that's okay. You are now small.
You're not small.
You are now small. How tall are you?
5'9".
4'9"?
5'9".
4'9". Oh my god, what a short guy.
5'9", no 4'9".
Rizz Sensei's copiuming.
It's not. It's.
Don't worry, I'm not even 5 foot. So it's fine. It's fine.
Oh my god, am I taller than you?
Shut up.
I am 5 foot.
Oh my freaking.
I'm 5'9".
Yeah.
I'm taller.
Please.
Okay. Yeah, I found the
How
lyrics.
tall are you, Angel?
I am 5'3". Yeah.
Oh, well, in this classroom, you're 4'3".
4'3". I win. I win.
Unless you are shorter than me, you do not get to keep your height. It is forbidden.
Understandable.
You are gifted a new height with your Rizz. You are gifted a new height. Chibi is the only one that gets to keep their height because they are already shorter than me. So they are now officially the tallest person in the class. Yay!
I don't know if to be happy or not. The level of emotional damage from that sentence, like 3 of it just now.
Listen, I'm the teacher. I have to be the tallest. It's how it works.
You are the tallest. Look at the stream.
I know I am. Even though you like my hip, you guys could literally see my hip, and then you guys are all like, oh no. I mean, Angel, you see Angel's knees, so.
Well, this avatar is pretty short, so.
Angel really is embodying that 4'3" spirit.
Okay.
4'3" spirit.
Right.
Listen, it's okay. It's okay to be short when you guys are just wee little students. You're not full-grown adults yet. Maybe by the end of this course, you guys will have grown a few inches. That's how school works, right?
I maybe.
Yes.
You walk in through the doors and you grow.
I should.
But did you know that's actually why the No Child Left Behind policy was put into place so that Americans would grow? When you walk through the schools, that's how they grow the children
I need to go back
in
to
the
school.
U.S. Yeah, that's they feed you. They feed you the growth, and then you grow. That's why Americans are so tall and
I-
like large.
I need to go to America.
Understandable.
I need to go to an American school and get
I'm
myself.
very short in America, but like I'd say the average height, like of my friends at least, is like 5'7" for girls and
What?
like 6'1" for guys. Average.
What do they feed you in schools? Holy
I
shit!
don't. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. People are like, oh, like Americans eat so much, and I'm like, have you seen them? They're huge. They're huge. Oh my god. Like I like in high school, especially like high schools will like scout guys who are like growing because they grow so tall and like large, and they use them for football and stuff. So they'll like wrangle them in and force them into sports.
No, okay, okay. Alright, I
So
found.
listen, I mean, again, I'm the short one in my family. My cousin is 6'6", I think, 6'6",
6'6".
and then his sister is 5'8".
Oh God.
Giants.
I know, and that's like average. And then there's me, barely 5 foot.
There's always
But
that
I hold on
one.
to that 5 foot.
There's always that one runt of the litter, right?
I know.
Mm-hmm.
I know. Unfortunately, I am nothing but the runt of the litter. Litter. I'm so sorry. We got disheveled. I was waiting for your singing example.
Yeah, I have the lyrics now. So it is from the cover that I was trying to make. So I was just like sing the pre-chorus because the chorus after the edit sounds fantastic. Right. This is pre-chorus 1. 他人が生きてもどうでもよくて誰が嫌うこともファッションです。それでも平和に生きようなんて素敵なことでしょう。画面の先では誰かが死んでそれを嘆いて誰かが歌ってそれに感化された少年がナイフを持って走った。Yeah, this part here. 他人が生きてもどうでもI like to accent. Doesn't go quite well, and then I bend notes. 他人が生きてもどうでもよくて。Okay, can you see that problem there?
Yes, I can. So that's called scooping, or what we refer to as scooping. So you're kind of scooping down to get the note, because a lot of times in singing you really want to attack the note and then kind of sustain and keep going. But I also know that like a part of this song is very stylistic.
Mm-hmm.
So I know that it can also be kind of challenging. So I would say, could you sing a little bit more for me, please? So I could get my full diagnosis.
Isn't like what? The pre-chorus or like the whole thing?
You could just re-sing what you just sang again.
Oh, okay. 他人が生きてもどうでもよくて誰が嫌うこともファッションです。それでは平和に生きようなんて素敵なことでしょう。画面の先では誰かが歌ってそれを嘆いて。I forgot how to sing this. それを嘆いて誰かが歌ってそれに感化された少年がナイフを持って走った。Yeah, basically. Why am I so nervous rather than the recording? Okay, hold on. 他人が生きてもどうでもよくて誰かを嫌うこともファッションで。I can't. Wait. 他人が生きてもどうでもよくて誰を嫌うこともファッションです。それでは電話に生きようなんて素敵なことでしょ。画面の先では誰かが死んでそれを嘆いて誰かが歌ってそれに感化された少年がナイフを持って明日 Okay, and then the chorus 僕らは命に決まられている価値観もエゴも押し付けていつも誰かを殺した歌を簡単に電波で流した Yeah, anyways.
That sounded so good.
It's live, but when it mixes, it's horrible.
Okay. Can I just give my 2 cents here as
Yes,
someone
yes.
who does
Student
production?
teacher.
You see, the problem with the mix that you sent to me, right? They shouldn't have touched the vocals. They should have just made it so that it's more EQ'd properly. Because I think you're already hitting the notes, right? They don't need to change anything with the vocals.
If I sent you all the raws, like all 60 files, will you die? Look at them.
Like I wouldn't how do I say this? It's not I think what you're trying to put out is good enough. All it needs is to blend with the song, right? They don't need to touch the vocals. All they need to do is meld it with the song, and then maybe do some EQ on the frequencies that people can hear. Like, say for example, if your mic is catching background noise, or if there's like some small white noise in the recording, I think that's all they need to do. Because if they touch your vocals, then it'll turn into what you sent to me, and what you said is bad.
Yeah, but I was thinking, like, is there a way to make it easier for mixing?
They have to mold to you. It's not them. It's not you molding to them.
Okay, right.
Because at the end of the day, right, it's your cover that it's like they don't have the creative authority to change anything in that cover. Like, if it sounds good already based on the audio files that you sent, then that's easier for them.
Yes. That's my 2 cents. I do the singing, and I do the writing, and I do the putting in the programming, and then the making the music, and I do the posting it. But for like the very, very deep analytical things, I'm not very good with that, especially like mixing vocals to meet a specific kind of music style. For example, I recorded an entire, like a ton of Paramore songs, and when you listen to the raws, it sounded really good. But the second you put it over the musical tracks, it sounded like poop.
Yeah, that's how I was wondering. Is it like my singing techniques?
So it's a lot of it is not the singing technique. It's either you just don't. At least in mine, it was you didn't. In my situation, it was my voice did not match the singing style, and my like tonation and clarity did not match the under the like sustain of the actual music and the actual instrumental. My vocal cords kind of went against it, so that needed to be mixed outside of a production. Like they needed to individually mix my vocals and put it over the music so that it was rhythmically sound together. Since the tonation of my voice is so high, because like Paramore, like what was it? Like,
Paramore.
how did we get here? Na, 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 na.
Ah, yeah. Oh my god, yeah, I get it.
Like, so a problem is, like, how did we get here? I used to know you so well. So the problem with that is like it sounds okay, but when I put it over the music, my voice has a higher kind of tonation, and my
Clash.
voice is so clear that it doesn't really match perfectly with the musical underscore because she has a rougher kind of voice.
That is the same problem I have with you. It always clashes with the higher frequencies in like the background, right?
Yeah.
That is not singing techniques.
No,
It-
it's
okay.
It's not a singing
it's
technique.
more of
that's the problem.
like an outside kind of mixing issue, and I would say it's mostly like a studio issue when you send it into a studio.
No, because when I used to do it myself, I found the clash so horrible. So I decided to change my singing style to how like how I'm talking right now. I will bring it up to that, quality to
Yeah.
mask it, but it's not, my original voice.
I totally know. Yeah, like because when I sing, it's very because she has like a
Sing more back
truth
voice.
is hiding in your eyes and banging at the core. Like
Yes.
it's more
Gothic.
Yeah, like how did we get here? I used to know you so well.
Yeah. Correct. Mask it out, right? Not
So
like
it's
let
a
it go.
little versus my normal singing, which would how did we get here? I used to know you so well.
That's
And it's just kind of the tonation. Also, I'm sorry I cut you off. What'd you say?
no. I'm just like thinking because like both sounds correct. Like everything is correct. It's just like it may not fit the song. Is that what it is?
Yes.
That's it.
It
Yeah,
may not fit the song, but if you send it to a mixer, it's
they
their
should be
job
able to fix
to
it.
pick. Yeah, they should be able to fit it to the instrumental. That's what I'm saying. That's why it's not a singing style issue for you. It's what you're doing is fine, but it's their problem on their end. Like there's nothing you can do to make it easier for the mixers. The job will still stay the same no matter what.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not skill issue on me. Okay, got it.
Well, that's good to know.
Good to know, and also terrible to know. Cause like now, the problem is finding someone who can mix or learning how to mix.
Yeah.
My small brain cannot.
Yeah. Mixing's definitely challenging. I don't like mixing. I have a friend since I do music who do mixing. I can like link you them. But it's definitely like just a whole different beast.
Okay, great. So for singing lessons wise, anyone else has any other questions?
I'm good.
You
I
good?
could call on you individually.
Oh, okay.
Cute.
Alright, singing test then from Rizz Sensei.
Do you have a question, Angel?
No.
Do you have a question, Makoto?
Actually, I do.
Oh, I knew it. See, I saw you and I looked in your eyes and your eyes said, yes, I do have a question. And I said, okay.
Mine is more of a like, how would I deal with harmonizing? Because that's what I've been told when I took lessons, is that I harmonized a lot with the teacher, and so that I got sent to another teacher because I was harmonizing too much and they couldn't teach me.
So, I think what they meant by that is that I'm not quite sure. I think they're kind of saying that you were not, I guess, following along necessarily, and instead you were like listening to what you were hearing the teacher sing and then singing in a complimentary way, if that makes sense, because that's kind of what harmonizing is. So, or you could have had trouble, because a lot of times when you do privates, they train you as a solo singer, as a soloist.
Yep.
And if you're more complimentary, then it can be harder for a singing teacher to kind of teach you if they don't have the experience. So I'm trying to think, because that's a very odd thing that they would say.
Okay, like
I don't think I've ever heard that before.
Okay, so if I were to give a key and Mako comes in and join me on that key, maybe you can hear what he means by harmonizing. Okay, Mako, I'm gonna give this key. Okay, you come in. Try with like the same pitch, like follow through. Ready?
Okay.
Right, let's go. Okay, like keep it there. Come in and join me. Keep it there. Ready? Go.
Okay, yeah, I hear it.
Yeah, you hear it, right?
Yeah, so you're not matching the tone. You're not matching the pitch. So, you're tone deaf. I'm kidding. You don't understand music. You don't understand music. You can't help it. Okay, so, you're going too high. So, let me try to get like a. So also a thing is when someone, let's sing in an octave that's in your octave, something that's easier in your range. Can you sing something and then I will match you?
Sing something?
Just like a note, like a ah, and I will match you.
Okay.
Don't go high.
Go lower. Go where you're most comfortable. No, keep going.
Don't raise it.
So when you get that note, go to the note earlier and just sustain it, and then I'm gonna jump on so you could kind of hear what it sounds like.
Okay.
So kind of hear what it sounds like. So when you sing with someone, Chibi, could you sing a note? This is what you sound like. And I'm gonna hop on with Chibi and show you.
Okay.
So it's kind of off. Do you hear that?
Yep.
So that's kind of what you sound like. Here, let's. Could I have another note, please, Chibi? So do you see how it's almost there, but it's a little bit sharp? That's what you're doing.
You're like trying to raise it or lower it to match the same key, but you need to tune into your ears with the voice to get the
so I mean, honestly, I would say practice. Just practice, you know, going along, because it could also just be you have an inclination to go sharp or an inclination to go flat. So, you know, and then also, if you know it's a female singer, don't try to match the go an octave lower.
I'd say 2 because Mako is actually really low, but he tries to force it up a key.
Okay, then yeah, go 2. So if I did like you would go that's just kind of, where it is. So you can always go down the octave, but don't go down the note.
I see.
Hmm.
So keep the same note, but a lower octave.
Correct.
Okay.
Okay, before we end, Mi-chan has a question. He's also in VC right now. He asks,
Hi, Mi-chan.
Hi.
Hello. Welcome.
Mhm.
what's your question?
So yeah, I'm tone deaf, tone deaf for sure. And every time I hear I sing, when I listen to my voice, I'm gonna cringe so hard. What to do to so I can fix that? So I like put a bucket over my head and like listen it like
Bucket.
anime Kaguya-sama
A bucket.
when we be singing.
Oh, there you are. Oh, you're so cute. You're behind me. Get behind me, Chad. Oh, wait. How tall are you?
In
How tall are
real,
you?
174
Okay, well, you are
centimeters.
now. What's that in feet? I'm a
That's
filthy American.
that's around 5'6", I think.
Okay, well, you are
Okay.
now officially 5 foot. You're 4'6". You're 4'6". Just kidding. You're 4'6" now.
She's breaking
You are
everybody's
100 cm.
kneecaps.
100 cm.
100 cm.
Because everyone has to be shorter than me. Because
Mhm.
I am the teacher.
Okay.
I am the teacher. So, being tone deaf, I would say, is something that can be trained out of someone. It's just a lot of practice. You just gotta listen, and practice matching pitches with people, and it's a lot of practice. And if you would you like to give me an example of you singing, and I could give my little input.
Okay. So I'll try. So I
You
sing
could
now.
sing. You could sing like a note, like a
Okay, wait. My morning voice is gonna be coarse right now.
Go down an
I'll
octave.
try it. In, uh,
There you go. So I'm trying to think.
Basics like a.
And
Okay, like if we really want to know if you're tone deaf, it's your basic skill. It's just like me, 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 me. If you can replicate this, you are not tone deaf.
okay.
Hold on. Sorry, somebody is.
Yeah, okay.
If
You
I could,
you
if I
try.
could do that, that's
Correct,
if
correct.
I could do that,
Yeah.
then that's mean because I used to try to
Yeah, so
use the feminine voice.
correct. No, as in like do it in your range, but like try to get the pitch correct. So it's like me, 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 me. If you can do this, you are not tone deaf. Okay, listen again. Me, 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 me. Try
Me. Oh shit.
me. Try listen this note first.
Mm.
Me,
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 me. Go down. Me,
me.
me.
I cannot differentiate if you go up or down.
Okay.
Oh,
That's called pitch sensitivity. That's how you know.
it's like almost like all the same to me.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie.
Me. It goes up and down.
Hmm.
can you try do re mi fa sol la ti do?
Oh yeah, that one. Do re mi fa sol la si do.
Yeah.
Yeah, there. So you're pretty. I could definitely see where you might stray a little, but I don't think it's too awful.
It's not tone deaf. It's pitch sensitivity.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can
So
agree with that.
So the pitch, there the problem.
It's
Yeah,
the
so just make sure you don't go sharp or flat, I would say.
just
Mm-hmm.
listen.
Yeah, like me. Photoshop like that.
No, you and Marco can practice together.
You guys, oh no, they should not practice together.
Oh.
They'll come back. And we'll be like, can you sing like ah? And they'll be like, stop, stop it.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, maybe
You guys could sing a duet, and it'll be like. I'm kidding. I'm being mean. You guys are great.
Practice with Angel. Practice with Angel. She knows choir.
I know a bit.
You guys should sing. There's this duet from Into the Woods, and it's like oh my god, it's it's two princes, and they're like agony, far more painful than yours. It's like a comedic song, but you guys, that would be funny. They're like basically talking about how hard it is being beautiful and wealthy.
What?
Yeah, Michan, you down to meme?
Yes, sure.
You wanna do a magnet cover?
What? What cover?
死んで死んで絶対死んで失敗した It has failed before it has begun.
Oh boy.
It's really similar to what Rizz Sensei is recommending.
Oh,
You do realize that Vocaloid songs are above Mimi-chan's capacity, right?
Yeah,
You
the
can do
harder,
it. I believe
the
in him.
harder Vocaloid songs are really hard because
Vocaloid songs are harder than pop songs.
yeah, because
It's
you're
true.
covering a machine noise and not a human noise. So
Mhm.
you know, it's especially like it like goes. They hit the notes in a way that humans don't hit notes.
Unless you have...
So it sounds good in a computer, but when you do it in real life, it kind of sounds like not very good.
You need vocal flexibility as well for those covers. Like I wouldn't start with those, honestly.
Even like Idol, you know, is like it's still not like hitting the, because Vocaloids are like, I can't think of a Vocaloid song. Oh my god, why can't I think of a Vocaloid song?
Circle is a good Vocaloid song.
Okay, that one is simple. Circles is okay.
So
It's English though.
you know what, Mako?
Oh, I was
What's
saying
up?
Circle is a good
I think
song.
making like train my voice to become a feminine voice become more easier than like singing Vocaloid song then.
Train your voice to be feminine voice. What?
do be careful with that, because you can frick up your
Yeah.
voice.
That
I
is
know.
true.
Yeah. My friend, he was a bass, and then they needed a baritone, so he like trained himself up the octave, but he lost all of his bass.
That's what happened to me, but I trained it low. I lost some of my high whistle tones.
Yeah,
That's a price.
the price I pay.
Yeah, I used to be able to whistle to like what, E flat 7?
Yeah,
I lost that. Now it's only like what, C7?
yeah.
But in
People,
return, it's E3
stretch
now.
out your range.
I
I
did-
wouldn't be too worried. I feel like it's a lot harder when you go higher, when you push yourself higher than when you go lower.
When I go, okay, I used to be like what, A3? That was terrible. I'm now like able to hit E3, but I lost like my whistle tones, like the up there ones, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. If Michan wants to be full wife and not just male wife, yeah, be careful with that.
If you want to be full wife and not male.
Hey, yeah, Michan, why not?
The price is great, but
It's
What? You're like, let me channel Finstar. Give me a second. That's his name, right? Finstar. Finstar.
no idea.
Male wife.
Male wife. He is male wife. Ever since he came
He
to
is
this
male
server,
wife.
he is male wife. And people have just
He is.
accepted that he is my male wife. Yeah, so
Is he your male wife?
he's my male wife, yes, for some
Oh my
reason.
god! Congratulations.
Congratulations!
Is he your baby girl? Is he your BBG?
No, he's my cat owner or something like that. Basically, we have like a very dysfunctional relationship.
Okay. Okay.
I go, I go, I like want something, I go to him, and I, and he will.
Dysfunctional at its finest.
His house is my house, and my house is my house, and his cats are all my cats, and his belongings are all my belongings, even though it's a joint bank account. But like, yeah, I have rule to everything.
That's Michan for you.
His Lambo, it's my Lambo. I've just never driven it.
Yes.
Never seen it in real life, but it's mine.
Correct.
I just loaned it to him.
He has 5 horses. Yeah, and I just I one of it is like yeah, I can take any one of them. Yeah.
You know, I could see
Me.
that though. I could see that, and I support that.
Rizz Sensei
Mhm.
shipping
I'm
us.
always here to support my students.
Oh no. So support our vocals, not support our dysfunctional relationships, please. No.
But listen, I'm here to support you guys both emotionally and in the academic sense. I just will not be supporting you financially.
Oh, that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. Yeah. Alright. Okay. For now, I have like another stream I'm running late to. It's the writing one. So I'm gonna wrap this up here for today's vocal lessons, if that's fine with all of you.
Yep, sounds good.
Alright, so
Yep,
definitely. The next one is not a vocal lesson. The next one is not even a singing lesson. It's going to be like a live demo lesson. Like we're gonna do song study, and then we're gonna come on here to like give homework, you know? Sensei gonna give us
okay.
homework. Yeah. So that it will not be as awkward, because I feel like Marco, Angel, and I have like singing basics, most of it.
Yeah.
Misha might need a little bit more help though, but like that's for a separate group, I think.
Yeah.
So yeah. Giving homework and like revising the homework might be a little bit better than going through the basics.
That's fair. That sounds smart.
Apart from the nian dot. Yes, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, that's your guys' homework is next time I want to hear your la 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 la
Na.
as ugly and loud as you possibly can make it.
And oh, are you sure you want loud?
Yeah, just go at it.
My poor ears. Okay. That's like a next lesson date. So I'll wrap up. Thanks for joining, everyone, and hopefully next time is not on my channel, it's yours.
I know. Thank you.
Okay, bye-bye.
You.
Yeah.
Bye.